Whoosh! All right, there we go. After technical difficulties, we are here with Savage D&D. I'm pretty sure the viewers are you guys, but it's above the minimum 3, so I'm happy. Uh,
Where do I go to view us?
I will actually drop that right here in. It wouldn't help if I drop it in the Twitch chat because
I'll drop it
'Cause
in
I'm not
the.
there.
yeah, drop it in the Discord. It's twitch.tv/GM table is
Okay,
our
I'm
channel.
not at all nervous about this at all.
It's okay, Andy. Again, I asked you to be on because I think you'll be a good fit for the group and you're an entertaining player. So I have put the pressure on. But with that, we will actually normally I would go left to right, but for aesthetics, the first person to the farthest left is Andy. And since he's the newest one here, I'm gonna go right to left for people to introduce yourself, introduce who your character is, and the main thing to know about your character. So just like the tagline for your character. So furthest to the right is Elisa.
So you want me to introduce myself as well?
Yes.
All right. I am known as Hina. I have my own tabletop stream, but I also do art streams as well as video game streams. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Hina Squirrel. I am playing an elven cleric named Alyssa, and Alyssa follows the Church of LaRue, the Unicorn Queen, and her guideline is to try everything, even if failure might be an option, just for the sheer joy of trying it.
Nice. And I am so excited for once you start describing your rainbow trappings on all your powers. All right. Next over is Thandaic. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It is Dwarven.
Yes, Thandaic.
Okay.
I am Donovan, Dr. Bozon in the community. I've got a fancy little Savage Worlds Discord server with 500 members, great content creators, and Thandaic is a dwarf enforcer. Well, ex-enforcer. He's trying to seek more honest means. We'll see how well that turns out.
All right. Next down is Sue.
Hi. I'm Charlotte Eargang, and I do Twitch streaming here and on Raven Desk Games. Now, see, I'm reading what Doc just posted. Link to the Discord server. So, I'm not Kieran on the Discord now. No, on the Raven Desk Games Twitch. I'm here to make Andy feel better about this because I'm just like going all over. Anyway,
Thinking, what's my tagline? What's my tagline? So you're
tagline. So you're good. Anyway, so I play every other Sunday. Vert on Raven Desk Games Twitch account, and also I do graphic design on irregardless.com.
Yeah, and that is what you're saying. The chat is saying link to the Discord server. I will get that while Andy is doing his thing, because finally we have Kellum.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. That is. I am Kellum. I am a druid. I live outside of the city, kind of on the outskirts of civilization, but I still meander back and forth, at least into the smaller towns. And because I like talking to people, and my real name is, am I supposed to, yes, talk about?
Yeah, you can talk about you too if you want.
I am Andy. I work at an animal hospital. That is really about it for me. I'm not super exciting.
That's fine. You have more Savage Worlds chops than Elisa. So there you go. You've been running the game longer.
Yes.
So you're just the newest to streaming and being on live, which
You're
is
the new
fine.
streamer. I'm the new player. You've got
Exactly.
Right. I have no online presence, so this is the start of that, I guess.
All right.
on
so-
my facade. I have no internet presence.
look, guys, I was happy we had 3 viewers. It's all a facade for all of us.
Awesome. Yay.
But with that, speaking of online presence, if you are new to Savage Worlds and what we are doing sounds cool, because I did post this game under Dungeons and Dragons, because we are playing Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Heist using Savage Worlds to get the word out there. If you like it, check out the game below. There's a little graphic that's scrolling through that shows you what system we're using, as well as we are currently running a Kickstarter to fund a 15-episode series that will teach you everything you need to know about Savage Worlds in a high-quality television-level production. Along with that, especially since we have some new people, including Andy's chest, apparently, we have a couple house rules for this game so viewers can get involved. If you donate $1 or tip at least 100 bits, which is also $1, you can give any of our players or me a Benny. Bennies allow for players to reroll. It's how they get to soak off damage, because in this game you take 3 wounds and then you drop. This is not a hit point game. Now, if you also are kind enough to subscribe, including Amazon Prime subscriptions, you get to give one of them, I'll just say one of them, don't give the GM, Conviction. Because Conviction lets them add an extra D6 to any roll. It's a really useful tool. So with that, I think we are ready to rock and roll. We did a little bit of discussion about everybody's connections. You guys all already know each other. And tonight, you are in the Yawning Portal, which is the main tavern in Waterdeep, which I've always thought of it as the New York City of the worlds of Dungeons and Dragons, but the more I read up on it, the more I was like, oh, this is London. This is just straight up D&D London. So, massive, metropolitan city, very fantasy. You guys do have the ability when it comes to travel, if you didn't get to read the doc and everything I put up, to get cabs that are as frequent as taxis. They have basically double-decker bus trolleys that run up and down the street. That's about how advanced this city is. We have ever-burning torches on a lot of the street lights. Magic is around. It's not like everybody has spells, but it's definitely seeped into the world around you. The Yawning Portal is at the center of this city. It sits atop a well that goes down into a I don't want to say completely unexplored dungeon, but a dungeon that no one knows where the end of it is. It just seems to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. All kinds of monsters in it. All kinds of craziness down there. Now, you're not going down there. You would die very quickly, being would-be heroes. You're fairly competent, but you're not wandering around throwing massive magic around yet. You're not fully kitted out with magical arms and armors. You're kind of the low-level guys.
I could do it.
You want to go down there? You want to go toe-to-toe with the troll? So, as you guys are sitting around, on top of it being this kind of spectacle location of, oh, it's the entrance to this massive dungeon. Every so often somebody goes down, and people make a big deal about it. They cheer them. Every so often people climb their way back up, beaten, battered, usually barely alive if they come back up. But this is also the meeting spot for everybody who wants to be any kind of hero, mercenary, any kind of back alley merchants. This is the place to meet people and be met. This also means there's a lot of shady people here. This is about a 3-story building with a central area for the well. So bottom floor is pretty flat, but you have this big, massive well. The second and third floors have balconies that look down on the well. So do you guys want to have a table on the first floor, second floor, or third floor? Higher up you go, the more expensive it is, but the nicer stuff there is.
Wait, how much money do we have?
However many dollars you had left, convert that to silver pieces.
And when you say expensive, how expensive is expensive?
Well, if you were to say have a private booth on the top floor where, you know, nobles are and get a personal bottle of the finest elven wine, you're probably looking at a few hundred gold, and it's 10 gold to a silver. So not that high up.
Maybe second floor.
Yeah, lots of marks on the second floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's nice there.
second floor is going to be nicer. You're going to have actual, like, breweries for the ales and the wines and everything you're getting from. It's not just, it's ale, drink it. So you're probably going to look at, you guys have each spent about 5 silver at this point for your drinks and maybe some snacks, because everybody likes snacks. Now, as this is happening, I need everyone to give me a notice roll. And since you guys picked the second floor, you get to do it at a +1.
Ooh. Wealth has its privileges.
I didn't roll great.
Wild die.
I rolled the 2.
Now, you did remember your wild die?
Plus, yeah, and +1, so 3. Sorry, I rolled a 3.
Oh, sorry. You still
Oh,
failed.
where's my wild die? Okay. Here.
But
Remember,
it's important the degree of what I failed.
as long as you didn't roll double ones, that is the degree that matters.
Okay. I got a 6.
Okay.
Also, do we get 3 bennies to start? Like
You
before?
do. You all get 3 bennies, except for Elisa. She gets 4, because I told her if she could get all 4 of these portraits done on time, she gets a benny.
Ooh,
And she did. She got them all colored and shaded.
excellent job.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
It's great.
Mine's the best.
Can't draw at all.
All right. So Kellum and Thandak, what'd you guys get for notice?
I got a 6.
All right.
With a +1, that's a grand total of 17.
Whoa. All right. So Kellum, Sue, and Thandak will notice. Oh, thank you, Midnight Shadows. Post in chat who you want to give conviction to. And yes, the characters do look amazing. I love it. I will say, we have a bit goal going. If we hit it, and it's got all month to go, she will also draw an artist rendition of Jeff the Demon, who we will meet this adventure. All right.
F the demon. Okay.
Oh, there will be a story behind it. I think that'll be a good interlude, Sue. But with that, Thandak, you're going to notice a few extra things. All 3 of you guys notice an argument starting down on the first floor. A half-orc with a couple other guys are kind of having an argument with this muscular human who's bald with eye tattoos on his head. Thandak, you will recognize the eye tattoos means he is a member of the Xanathar's Guild, who is this kind of thieves guild run by a completely insane beholder named Xanathar. Which, for reference, this is Xanathar and his pet goldfish, who he loves very, very much.
Aww.
Now, you also rolled high enough that you'll catch, this is less noticeable, but the guys he's having an altercation with and starting to argue with, they're not overt, like, I have eye tattoos for I work with the beholders. They are wearing darker dyed clothing, and you see signs of black leather under their robes, and you know this is the kind of streetwear outfits of the Zahir Syndicate, which is another thieves guild that's kind of like the evil mafia, opposed to the good mafia.
Well, I mean, you got to have a good one and an evil one.
So, as this happens, sadly, Elisa, you're not going to be dealt in for the first round, which is going to be rough because that altercation kicks off, and Thandik, you kind of like radio in on what's going on down there, and you hear to the point of the guy with the eye tattoos going, "You and your friends have killed 5 of my men. I will not stand for this." And you're hearing so well, you hear the half-orc's knuckles crack. It's just right before he goes, "Oh, really?" And just clocks him in the head. Now, this is a tavern filled with probably close to a dozen people who all want to be heroes. So the second a bar fight kicks off, somebody will stand up and yell fight like it's a food fight in a cafeteria. And it goes off. People just start, this is like a tavern saloon fight. Like this is a Wild West saloon fight type situation, only with adventurers. So fists start flying. I'm going to deal a card for each of you except Elisa for the first round to figure out what you guys want to do, because Elisa's probably just like, did something start happening?
I got the unicorn queen on my mind. I'm just like, oh, praise her always. I'm just so excited to be here. It's so
They'll
lovely.
work.
Bless you.
They'll work it out. All right. Kellum, you have a 3 of hearts. Sue, you have a jack of spades. Thandek, you have a 5 of clubs. You guys can spend a Benny for a new card. But I will say, everyone else in the tavern has a 5 of hearts. So actually, yeah, the both of you are below it. You don't know what that means yet. Do either of you want to spend a Benny for a new card?
I'll drop a Benny.
All right. Deluxe, you now have a king of diamonds. All right.
Okay, and I'll keep.
Okay. Thendek, you go first now.
So, has the altercation began on the first floor?
Yes.
Has that started to come up to the second floor?
It has not creeped up to the second floor.
All right.
The second floor, you're actually seeing a lot of people like cheering on the balconies.
Yeah.
Give it just a moment to go on hold and see what happens.
All right.
And I'll probably interrupt something.
All right. You're on hold. Sue, what do you want to do?
So first off, I want to just emphasize that Sue does not look exactly like her picture right now. Her eyes, I've used the shape change spell to make my eyes look human. Because I'm in a public place with a bunch of adventurers who would definitely not be like excited about me.
Yes.
And they have seen my face on a wanted poster.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm in disguise. But seeing a fight break out, I immediately leap off the balcony into the fight, yelling, "Fight!"
Nice. Yeah, give me an athletics check. For that leap.
Ah. Ooh, 2 4s, that'll do. I only needed one of them.
Yeah, all successes, 3 rounds. All right, I'm quickly drawing boxes for successes. So you got a 4?
Yeah.
All right. So Sue just leaps Your cloak kind of billows out, John Woo style, as you're falling down. Do you draw daggers, or are you just going fists?
No, I'm just gonna like leap onto the tallest guy there and like do like one of those like headlock things.
Okay. I figured, given Sue's nature, I wanted the check. All right. Thandek,
It's
you're
just a
still...
brawl. So
Than-
far.
Thandek, you're still on hold. Sue, you are down there, which means you risk taking damage.
What's life without a little damage?
What is your parry?
Oh, I don't even know. 2, obviously.
You don't have training in fighting?
No, who does?
Oh my god. Well, they rolled an 8. So Sue gets brained for 4. As an
No,
As like
who
a-
does?
as like a pewter tavern mug just clocks her in the back of the head. I don't think
Ideally, the person jumping into the fight does, but
yeah. Yeah,
Look,
Sue
I have a
does.
lot of hindrances.
She does. She is a tiefling warlock. She has. Alright. I assume 4 doesn't phase you though.
What's my toughness? 6.
Yeah, so you're unfazed. Alright. The other going-ons.
Just clonks
Of-
off a hidden horn.
The other going-ons, you see, oh, only one guy drops in the fight. So it's actually a pretty tame fight at this point. Alright. Kellum. What do you want to do seeing this happen?
well, I guess I'm going to jump in behind Sue, who just got clobbered in the back, and clobber that person in the back of the head with my staff.
Nice, yeah. Give me a fighting roll. Oh, new cheer. Ooh, 1,000. Thank you so
damn.
much. So Midnight Shadows. I know you're saying you gotta go. Let me know who all you want to give bennies to. If you've already left, I'll give 2 bennies to everybody, including me.
No, everybody but him. Tell him.
Well, that's 5. All right. So, yeah, Kellum, do you want to wild attack?
Everything to me.
Okay, everything this Sue, you get 10 bennies.
Fuck yeah. That's my nephew.
That's what?
That's my nephew. He's
Oh,
awesome.
nice. That's fine. We're an 1/8 of the way to Demon Jeff picture. So
I don't have enough bennies.
mark them on a
I'm gonna have to
sheet
start
at that
using
amount.
That
Other
sounds like a
dice.
personal problem.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry, you've ran out of bennies. That's all the bennies you can have.
Oh no! No, I'm just gonna use other dice.
All right.
Monopoly
I was going to
around.
say, Andy, you are muted.
Sorry, I rolled a 3, so I'm bennying that.
All right. And I asked, are you wild attacking?
No.
Okay.
And I got a 9.
9. Ooh, nice. 2 successes. So roll 2d6 and tell me what you get. You were muted. What was that?
3.
3. That's fine. You knock the guy who hit Sue in the head, spin your staff around, and take out 2 other guys.
Okay, awesome. I'm just not gonna do the push to talk. If there's an echo, let me know.
Yeah, that's fine. Zoom is really good about canceling echo, by the way. So,
Okay.
all right. So that's that. Thandek, do you want to go off hold? You are muted too.
I am waiting until next round.
Okay. All right, Callum, you get a 9 of spades. Sue, you get a 5 of diamonds. Alyssa gets a jack of diamonds, and I get a 6 of diamonds. So starting on hold. Thandek, you're still on hold. Elisa.
Well, I'm actually a pacifist, so I don't think I would jump into the fight. I'm the healer type. I love
Yeah.
to just make sure everyone's okay. And it looks like everybody's fine, so I guess I'm gonna just hold and keep an eye on everything to
You
make
could
sure.
do like a social attack to try and disadvantage people.
You can.
So,
You can try and persuade people down from talking.
oh, okay. Can I do it from where I am, or do I have to go down?
Yeah,
Okay.
your voice carries.
Because if I have to go down there, I think Alyssa would just be like, "But there's things down there. There's fight happening. I don't want that." So I think she would probably try and persuade by calling down and saying, "LaRue wouldn't want this. She would want everyone to be happy. Let's all just get along, okay, everyone?"
All right, give me a persuasion roll. I really hope it's a crit fail so someone can just yell "Lahu."
It's a 5.
All right, yeah. You get like some people start being like, "Oh shit, we pissed off a cleric."
You
While
pissed off the
other
cleric.
people are like, "Oh, we can't have her be sad." All right. So next up is Kellum. You are down in the thick of it.
Okay, how is Sue faring?
I'm fine.
She's fine.
Totally fine. So far.
Yeah.
Okay, so far. Well, then I am just gonna hold again, make sure we're good.
All right, Sue, you're up.
I yell up to Alyssa, "This is nice!" And I'm just like choking this guy out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give me either an athletics or a fighting. Up to you.
I'm gonna go athletics here. I don't have fighting.
Well, if you're choking somebody out, that's grappling, so that's fighting or athletics.
She would have conflicted thoughts like, "Is it nice?"
That's
You're
fine.
just talking, really.
I will say today I started my actual D&D game of this campaign as well, because I picked up the book and all because somebody hired me to run the campaign, and they did the life pass in the Anathar's guide, and one of them ended up with they made a friend who was a chaotic good tiefling bard who was a leather worker. And we established we should put quotes around leather worker, given everything else they found out about this character. So.
Oh boy.
Fetishy, I imagine.
Oh, yes. Very. All right. So,
Oh, it's this kind of
Had the
game.
best armor.
Oh, yeah. Sue doesn't get to go next. I forgot they have a 6.
I got a 4.
Cool. I will mark that in a second, because things are getting hairy. So, Sue, you're still in the thick of it. Fists are flying. A 3 versus parry. Oh, that actually does hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I interrupt the hit and jump down and kick him in the face?
Yeah. Give me an athletics check. If you succeed on the athletics, you interrupt.
Oh wait, I forgot to change my.
That is a 4.
Cool. Yeah. So give me a fighting. You want this to be a wild attack?
No.
Okay.
That's 6.
6. All right, that's a success. All right. So that interrupts. Boom. Kind of knocks the person who's about to hit. So Kellum, there are guys like kind of circling you, like, "Hey, this guy has a weapon. He thinks he's so tough." 4 versus parry, Kellum. I believe a quarterstaff gives you a parry bonus.
It doesn't hit. I have 7.
Oh yeah, you're just okay. Whatever. Or he thinks he's so tough. Well, then you go get him. No, he has a stick. You go get him. All right.
I mean, if you see that stick, it's very large.
That ends their turn. All right, Sue, you can go. Oh no, Sue went. I just went out of order. All right, Kellum, do you want to do anything? You are on hold. Or do you want to stay on hold until next round?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on hold until the next round. Just
All right. Then
as-
Kellum's on hold. Sue, you get a queen of clubs. Thanduk, you get a jack of clubs. Elisa, you get a 10 of clubs. I feel like this chunk wasn't shuffled well. And they get a 2 of hearts. So there's the shuffle. All right, Sue, you get to act.
Does this guy look like he's at all like gonna stop?
Oh yeah,
breathing?
this guy's starting to black out. You can
Okay.
move on to other people.
'Cause otherwise, like, I'm just like, I'm just like hugging this guy. They feel like a wolf by now.
Aw, they're hugging.
he's like getting all topply.
And, we had a question in the chat about what classes you guys are. Kellum is an elven druid. Sue is
Yes.
a tiefling warlock. Thanek is a dwarven fighter. And Alyssa is a unicorn cleric. I mean, she's also, I believe, elf, but unicorn's what matters.
It's the important part here.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the important part here.
So, Sue, what are you doing?
What I am doing is I'm gonna really put my back into it. I'm gonna put my foot on like the small of his back and just kind of like lean back into it because like this
Oh,
guy
yeah.
is like 5 times bigger than me, and I'm just like this tiny little.
Hey, give me an athletics check.
Oh no, I failed.
Oh no, did you
If
get
only I
double
had a
ones? Oh, if only you and your 13 bennies.
No, I did not critical fail.
Okay.
Woo, there's a success. I got him.
All right, you got a success.
A success.
All right,
Just a
yeah.
boring one.
He starts. He's like, "Jabba, jabba, jabba, jabba." Just full dead weight. All
And
right,
I'm like, yeah, I got the biggest one. Biggest one.
all right. Then Thanduk.
She's such a size queen.
So there's a bunch of people that are crowding around names. Around Andy's character. A bunch of people are
Yeah,
crowding
Callum.
over around
Yeah.
Druid over there. I'm gonna go over to them and just shout in your direction to try and like get them to like stay further away.
Yeah, give me an intimidate.
15.
Woo. Okay. Hey, Callum, do you want to go off hold and roll to support him? Because if he gets even a +1, that's 4 successes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. How do you want to support his intimidate?
Let's see.
As the dwarf just comes up with a spike gauntlet and like roars.
I am going to do persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
Good cut back.
Oh.
I'm hearing a lot of dice.
7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that gives him the +1, so I can mark 4 boxes off.
Dang.
All right, and okay, our cinnamon roll. What do you want to do?
Who's our cinnamon roll?
Oh, me?
You.
It was
As-
obviously me. Come on,
as soon
guys.
as-
Obviously.
As soon as we started making
Hello.
characters, she's like, "I'm gonna be the biggest cinnamon roll."
That's goals right there. That's my goal here.
I mean,
I-
they are my favorite, so.
Oh, cinnamon roll competition.
I think I'm gonna keep trying to shout down there that everybody just stop fighting. This is too much. You're breaking my heart.
All right. Yeah, give me a persuasion.
It's another 5.
You only needed 1 success.
Yeah. It's
So with
5.
that, from behind the counter, you hear this gruff dwarf, who's the tavern keeper. He's just, you heard the lady. We don't want her heart broken, do we? And a bunch of guys were like, yeah. Okay, and everybody kind of stops fighting.
I love this so much.
Now the two of you who started it, get the hell out of here. Fine, separate doors, you two. I won't have to call the guard about on the streets.
Stu looks disappointed, but also triumphant.
May LaRue bless you. Oh, okay.
I'm like, we're calm. Everyone's calm. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And so things start to kind of calm down. And as 3 of the party are down there, and things start kind of winding back down, Alyssa, you feel a hand on your shoulder from behind you.
I'm going to turn calmly and just be like, hello there. Would you like to know the word of LaRue?
Maybe some other time, child. Because as you turn around, it's like this classic, like, basically the best way to put it is purple Gandalf. Because he's like full floppy hatted wizard, but it's all purple. Like just
out of character, my aesthetic.
And it's this much older man. He has the long gray beard. He says, "That was good work, child. Would you and your compatriots down there be interested in a drink and maybe the discussion of business?"
Oh, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to meet new friends. Absolutely. Let me go get them. I'll go get them right now.
Okay, I have to give her a penny at some point, so I'm giving you a cinnamon roll penny.
Yay! Yeah, so I'm gonna rush downstairs and be like, you'll never guess, I just made the best new friend and he wants to talk business and have a drink with all of us.
Word of
You
advice.
So good. I'm making friends.
You kind of gesture up, and this guy's like, "She just left. We didn't even say a word to me."
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
I thought they met up there.
Like, he looks all confused up there, and you see him, like, pulling out a pipe, packing it with tobacco, just waiting for you to get back.
I go back upstairs quickly. Excuse me, I have to go ask what he meant. And then I go right upstairs. Did you want to meet up here or somewhere else? I'm so sorry for running away. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, 3rd floor. I have a private booth. Ask for Volo.
I'm totally doing the
Thank you,
tennis
sir. And then
match.
I run back downstairs and I'm like, his name is Volo and he wants to meet us upstairs in a private booth. Number 3 on the 3rd floor.
Okay, out of character,
Who
I know
knows
that
this
Volo
man?
is famous. In character, do I know that Volo is famous?
Any of you guys can give me a common knowledge roll.
I got an 8.
Nice.
I got a 5.
A 5. What was that, 3?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Thandek.
3.
3. All right. So the ladies know who Volo is.
Yeah.
Which is fine because, like, the more I read about Volo, the more I realize, oh, it's Gilroy Lockhart from Harry Potter. Like, Volo is so
He's all
Gilroy
yours,
Lockhart.
ladies.
Only he's like that if he looked like Gandalf.
So you're like really into old guys then, if you're in.
Distinguished.
Mainly, he's very well known for being this incredibly competent wizard. He sells books about his exploits, and that's what he's mainly famous for.
Yeah, we're literary, unlike you heathens.
Heathens? Where?
As there are just so many thugs on the floor. This looks like the yellow duck,
You're
like
gonna
from
give me
Tangled.
Volo.
Just
Oh my gosh.
all right. So I assume you guys go up. And meet
I'm
with
excited.
them.
I'm going up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Once you head up, he has kind of like a bouncer at his booth, and he seems to have like already begun to snuggle up. It's actually cooler up at the higher levels, and you see he has this large booth. It's this round table, but it's lined with like a 3/4 circle like red velvet booth. And he has an ice bucket in the center of the booth with what appears to be very expensive wine, kind of magically enchanted to be self-cooling.
Nice.
Which I think that's something that might spark Sue's background. But with that, he also
the wine or the decanter.
it is an ice bucket, so it's to hold the wine.
Oh.
But the chill, he has already begun to wrap himself with like this bright pink scarf around his neck to go with his purple robes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So
You are starting to look a little Lisa Frank.
Oh, they are with me. You come, children, sit.
you must be Volo. It is such a pleasure to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it
Wow.
appears yet
That is
again
so cool.
my celebrity exceeds my own knowledge. Yes, Volothamp Geldarm, chronicle, wizard, and celebrity at your service.
Really?
Yeah.
You're at my service?
Well,
Cool.
to discuss it more, you may be at my service.
No,
let's
you
not
said so. You said
let-
it. You said it.
I did say it, and I'm very quickly regretting it.
Sue, let the man pay us.
Yes. Gold. So, as you may have noticed, there's been a lot of bloodshed lately. These fights with hooligans, ruffians, all of the like. Many
It's
factions.
just so upsetting how horrible that fight
Oh,
was. I'm
it-
just heartbroken.
It is. The bloods have spilled in the street. It's a travesty. I don't much care. What I care is one of my friends have gone missing, and I'm worried he's tangled up in it.
In the bar fight?
Not this fight. We were at another bar 2 nights ago.
What's the other bar's name?
Oh, yes. The other bar, I guess that is important information. We were at the Skewered Dragon down in the dock ward. A bit of a shady place, but it has a good selection of spirits. I was with my good friend, I need to read his name again. Floon Blargmar. He's a local noble, son of a noble. He has money, he pays for drinks, he's fun to hang around with. I've grown somewhat attached to him. Well, 2 nights ago we were drinking at the Skewered Dragon. I left a little early. I'm getting old. It's hard to keep up with the younger ones. And, he said he would leave shortly after me. I don't hear from him. I check his estate. No one's heard from him. I am a bit worried. We were down at the docks. He may have been kidnapped. And I would like to hire some entrepreneurs to look into it.
Kidnap, that's just awful.
So you want us to unkidnap him?
Yeah, yes, I believe the word is fine, but sure.
Yes, I don't know. Wait, is it called? I don't understand that. Is it called unkidnap now?
Yes.
No, it's call it what you want. I can pay you each 10 gold now, and if you find my friend, bring him back in good condition, I will pay you 10 times that on his safe return.
How much?
That is a worthwhile job.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you say a spell like enchanting an ice bucket like that would be?
Oh, something like that. Let's
Don't rip me off. You're at my service.
let's check a few things. And he does not pull out Xanathar's guide. He pulls out a leather
His own guide.
a leather ledger. Yeah, Volo's Guide to Everything. Totally not the one written by Xanathar. Way better.
Also, it costs 5 times more.
Well, yes, it's better.
It's signed.
Yeah, I was gonna say they all come signed though, so
Signed.
it is automatically a collector's edition. It's more of an investment than anything. It's quite a bargain if you think of it that way.
I do not think of it that way.
Well, you really should. It makes me more money.
My pocketbook doesn't think of it that way.
All right, magic
I
item.
don't even think that's a thing.
All right. Oh yeah, this is a bit of this. Oh man, I haven't made one of these in a while. I mean, they're up here. People buy them. They're like sweet. You could probably get someone to check that for like 30 gold.
What about a really big one?
Probably a really big price tag. I mean, I could look into it if you'd rather that than payment.
No.
Yes. Yes. I don't need gold. I need cold.
I don't need gold. I need cold. Damn it! You get a Benny. I don't want to give you Bennies. The nephew gave you.
He's the best nephew.
Your friend, have you had any kind of contact or anybody saying that they might have a beat on him? Any kind of information other than the tavern?
We were out drinking the other night. I figured maybe he got drunk. I gave him an extra day to, wander his way home. This happens to people of our lifestyle. But yeah, no one's heard anything from him. That's like, no one would be dead. Not a monster.
Are you sure?
I don't think anybody of us were like considering that option.
I am.
You don't have the slightest idea who took him.
Is
Well,
it a ransom?
We were down the docks. That is, that's the syndicate's territory. They do tend to kidnap and ransom nobles, so they may be kidnapping.
The syndicate's territory. Okay.
It also could just be that a noble can't hold his liquor.
Also highly possible.
Price remains the same. I think we can probably find him.
Yes. The spell for me and 100 gold each for my friends.
Oh, yes. I'll look into the enchantments for that.
LaRue would want his safety, absolutely.
LaRue's so sweet. So sweet.
I know.
Yeah.
You want me to talk more about her?
Yes.
So
I'm gonna go into detail with Sue about LaRue. I'm just gonna go in straight detail. I'm just gonna start.
Yeah.
She
At
got
that
me started
point,
over there.
Volo will go, I believe my discussions are done. Velour sounds wonderful. I probably have written about her many, many times. This is great. The booth was already paid for, but I kind of don't want it anymore. And he stands up, grabs the bottle of wine, and leaves.
Oh, it was so
Good.
lovely to meet you, and also may LaRue grant you happiness wherever you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was really nice.
He was really nice, super nice.
So wait, out of character, how much gold did we get?
10 gold each.
Okay. I forgot the
And he
conversion
left-
from gold to silver.
10 to 1. So 10 silver is 1 gold.
And he left the bucket behind. He only took the wine.
Well,
So
the
that's-
bucket's probably the tavern's.
Nobody told me that.
You can roll a thievery at -1 because this thing is the size of an ice bucket. It's not small.
Yeah, that's happening.
So while these guys are enjoying their booth, can I head out and start poking some of my contacts in the underworld? Use my my street working for networking.
Yeah, you're networking. Yeah. In fact, you're in a great place to network, even just within the town or within the tavern.
But I've also got Streetwise for that underworld bonus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, underworld people will be in the tavern, so
Awesome.
you're good.
Boo, I only got a 2. But I have this Benny.
DM, can I ask a question?
Yeah, what's up?
When the guy just shouted out that you don't want to break her heart, do you? Was that the barkeep or was that somebody else?
That was the barkeep. That was. I have a picture of him. So give me 1 second.
Ooh, I would like to go down and thank him for helping us out and helping end that fight.
Where's Durham? There are way more PCs in this game than I always thought. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, that's right. It's at the back of the book. Yeah, to give you guys an idea of the layout, there is the layout of the yawning portal.
Okay.
There is a Where's Waldo of Matt Mercer in there.
Because of course there is.
All right. Well, yeah, I gotta figure out. There is Durham.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go approach the bar and actually thank him for helping with that and you know, just it warmed my heart to see someone else feel the same way I did about the fighting.
Honestly, lady, like it was just I gotta get out of Vola. I'm like half Vola. Look, honestly, lady, you're a sweet kid. Like I don't think anybody really wants to hurt you. I'm not fully sure why you're in a place like this, but I also saw it as like an opportunity to stop the fight because fights break shit, and this is my place, and I gotta pay for that shit. So,
oh no! No matter what your reason was, I still wanted to thank you.
Great.
And I go back upstairs.
Okay.
And I think that Kellum would probably take some bread and like cheese and meat if there's any of that on the table, and head outside to his fox and give that to him just to make sure that he's eating.
Yeah, we'll assume there was like some snacks and stuff too, because Volo likes to show off his money, so there's no reason there wouldn't be, but he would definitely take the wine with him because after Elisa, he needs a drink.
I got a 7.
A 7. All right. Yeah. So it is definitely the docks are mainly the territory of the Xanathir Syndicate. However, with a 7, you'll find out that it's lately been contested territory because there's rumors that the Xanathar's Guild, yeah, it's Zahirian with a Z and Xanathar with an X. Xanathar's Guild has been trying to smuggle monsters in at the docks. Xanathar's Guild, since it's run by a beholder, is very big about like having monsters in its ranks and stuff like that.
Has there been any word on any kind of ransom or any kind of like transaction or noble, any kind of like nothing that?
Nope.
All right.
No, and without a raise, you don't get more.
Ooh. Tempting to spend that penny.
Rule Snake Eyes. Forget everything I told you.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys can go look for contacts, meet with people, or just head straight to the docks.
Got a 7 on my thiefing the bucket roll, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's now where I'm wearing it like a helmet underneath my robe now.
Yeah.
My head feels like real chill.
Literally.
And so yeah, I'll make sure that what is my gloves? My fox's name is going to be Gloves.
Gloves, nice.
So I'll make sure he is okay, and then come back inside and sit down with the others. Is it like nighttime or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably evening.
So and Thandek went outside and didn't necessarily say 100% where it was going. Are we all like staying in the inn? This inn?
So the Yawning Portal is not an inn, it is just a tavern.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will say, you guys can decide. It's kind of assumed you guys live in the city. So we can draw for it randomly. All right, and through the magic of, again, me modifying the interludes table, because that's what I do, we will give you guys some prompts for describing where it is you're living. And at any time, you guys can choose to be living with other people as long as the other person is cool with it. So, Kellum, you have victory. You have somewhere cheap. Like, it's way nicer than what you're paying for.
Oh, yay. Okay. So, I have an idea. Since he can shapeshift into a phoenix. I think that he's actually taken up like a roost in one of the high towers in the city that maybe the stairs that normally lead to it are collapsed, and he's like carried, like
Yeah.
fabrics and stuff up there and
Yeah, it's hard to carry things up. So we'll say you have like a low lifestyle at a
yeah.
squalid price. So
Okay.
free, but it's not actually living like in the muck, in the sewers and everything.
Right. Okay.
All right, Sue, what do you want? Everybody take a penny.
Oh, yay, I got another Benny.
That's what we needed.
I'm happy I got a penny out of that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Who
did.
takes fighting? Says the woman who jumps into the.
Oh my god,
Listen, I'm gonna
Phoenix,
need all
more
these
like
pennies.
Freenix.
Um,
Alright, but yeah, Sue, you get to also be on hold, so now you get to be last to say things, so you get more time.
ooh, okay.
Thandek, Heart, so you are living with someone.
So after I got out of enforcing jobs, probably want to go stay with my sister who lives in like uptown, but she's making me pay rent because
Yeah.
she's an ass like that.
Alright. With sister uptown.
How dare she?
Yeah, I will say the rent is half of a high lifestyle, so 1 gold every 10 days. Which means you probably needed that 10 gold.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Most stuff in Waterdeep are based on a 10-day, which is like their version of a week. So
Gotcha.
it's almost like metrics in a calendar would work really well.
But
All
only
right.
if the world turned in a metric number of days.
All right, Elisa. Spades. So, Victor, you also get a place that's nicer than what it should be for what you're paying. So nobody got a tragedy. Nobody's like getting screwed on their rent.
That's nice. That would probably make Alyssa happy. I would imagine that Alyssa probably lives in a smaller but lovely house, kind of like a cottage that's probably like filled with flowers, and just anything that makes her happy she puts in there, and anything that might make her friends happy, like when they come over she's like ready to host a party and be like, oh, would you like some tea? Hold on, let me go get you some tea. Then she'll run off and she'll have like 50 different types of teas. So it's something that's like homely for everyone.
I feel like, honestly, I have this image. First of all, yours is only going to be 1 silver per 10 day. And I feel like it's one of those where, like, you got, like, the rent-controlled apartment that's, like, being rented out by like an old lady who like their parents moved or their kids moved them somewhere, so they're like renting out the place, but they gotta be careful about it. And like you were so nice, the old lady insisted on cutting you a deal. And I feel like it's one of those where like everything I felt about Alyssa, I feel like she hasn't come around to collect rent in a while, and you're still like paying rent into a jar somewhere for when she comes and gets it, and she's probably dead.
Oh no, I hope not. I've been saving for so long. I've also bought her favorite tea, so when she comes by, we can have tea together.
I feel like that's 100%.
Keep holding out on that, honey. You just keep holding out on that. She'll be home soon.
Can I live with you?
I'm just gonna
so that I can like eat all your food and drink all your tea for free.
I think that's actually a good use of a joker. Is Sue is just leeching on Alyssa.
I feel like though it's not a leeching. Like I feel like somehow she's making it into a benefit, like a beneficial kind of relationship between us
But
both.
yeah, like we at first I was just like leeching off of you, but then I discovered like we really get along and we like have fun together, and like I've kind of taught you how to like party a little bit, and like
I also feel like through either naivety or nefarious moves, Sue has the bigger room.
Oh no, she can have it. I don't need anything big.
Sue is a size queen.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, I
So.
do have this big.
Oh
room.
wait, no. The Joker's even better. You guys do have a third roommate because no one's gonna rent to Jeff. So Jeff's on your couch.
I mean, as long as it makes Sue happy, that's all that Lulu would want.
Yeah, it makes me really happy.
Oh, wonderful.
All right. So where do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to stay at the tavern where you gotta keep paying for drinks? People might overhear you. Do you guys want to go to somebody's place, which
But this
Alyssa
is,
obviously
like,
has the
sweet
nicest
booth
place.
up here, right?
It is, but it's current. Like it's rented. You don't know for how long.
But did he close his tab? Can I make a thievery roll to see if he closed his tab?
You can make a thievery roll at -4.
Ooh.
Oh, that explodes.
Fucking Sue.
Ooh.
An 8 minus 4, which is 4.
4. So they'll be like, all right, it's not a raid, so it's not unlimited. Or just like, oh yeah, Molo hasn't closed his tab. I think he still has like 10 gold credit on it.
Oh yeah, he said that as a bonus, he would pay for our drinks tonight.
Yeah, cool.
So cool. He's such a great guy.
Here's like
Wait, he
4
did?
glasses
That's so
of.
nice.
Yeah, he did.
Give me
I
a
know,
persuasion
he's so
roll,
nice.
Sue.
You missed it, but he said it.
Oh my goodness,
He
that's so
said it.
nice.
Oh wait, I meant like -4 to persuasion.
Yeah.
And
Because
I
you're a
only have a D4.
tiefling and you give off an uneasy aura.
Quick, somebody support me.
I feel
I
like
was thinking I would totally help. Just
I already played the whole wait, did he? Card, so I can't.
I'm not gonna lie, I really
1,
feel like
3,
once the first adventure in this campaign's done,
and-
I'll be like, okay, now we're playing Waterdeep Friends.
All right, 4 is 6.
A 6?
Yes.
Alright, look, there's not a lot up here. That is like 10 gold here. I'm gonna slip out, write down 10 dragons, because that's what both Beast and Waterdeep's called. Fish around for his stamp, seal it, and be like, alright, there's a marker. You can take that to the lower levels where stuff's cheap enough to like use the 10 gold. Really, that's like enough for a tip.
Thank
Up
you
here.
so much. I know Volo wouldn't want us to be dry tonight.
He wouldn't.
Well, that actually sounds like Volvo, so yeah.
All right, have a wonderful night.
Yeah. I think like almost all of my characters are gonna be like no breathing through the nose, just top of the palate. Just
I think
And then
as soon as he
like,
leaves, Alyssa's probably gonna
grabs
look
the
at Sue
slip
and
out
go,
of his
"What does
hand.
that mean?"
oh my god. The
She
chat
adjusts
is
her,
the
hood.
chat is doing the Friends theme with Faroon, and it's just
And
now I really want to run Savage D&D Friends. It's fine, I'm already doing it. All right, but yeah,
Alright,
so
let's get drunk.
10 gold will be enough to get all of you guys drunk tonight, especially if you go cheap.
Yeah.
Why not? I will drink with
You
every.
all can have my share because I know it probably makes you super happy. I don't need anything.
No, honey, we're getting you drunk tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess if you insist, I'm not sure.
I
I'm not
do,
much of a
I
drinker.
do.
Oh, okay
Alright.
then. Peer pressure. All right
Gonna
then.
make
All
you see
right.
some rainbows.
Everybody get
Well,
me a
but I can
vigor
make
check.
that happen.
Oh, I know, but they're prettier when you're drunk.
Oh.
As
dancing
all
on
of them,
table.
like, as she comes back with this huge tray of drinks, I'm gonna. Isn't there somebody out there at risk that we should be looking for? Is this really a good idea right now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to make anybody upset though.
I'll have 2.
Oh, okay. I was worried. What are we rolling? I forgot. I'm sorry.
All right, I am gonna go a little off book. Sue, give me a persuasion roll. We're doing a negative support to Elisa's vigor roll.
Oh no.
Every success and rate is
Peer
gonna be a
pressure.
minus
Pressure.
Hold your hair. I'll hold your hair. It'll be okay. I'll tell you that you're
Oh well.
and skinny and smart and everything. will be
You
good.
also won't take your -4 penalty because this is a party mate. Like she's your
Okay.
friend, so your aura and being a tiefling.
Well, in
don't
that
matter
case,
to
I
her.
got 1. I got 4. So I got a
All right.
success.
You can Benny it. You have many.
Hmm. I do have so many bennies. But I don't have very good persuasion to begin with. So I don't think it's going to get a ton better than that.
It absolutely can.
That's true. That's true. All right, we'll try one.
All right.
We'll use the red one.
All right.
Oh, 6. 6. You're right. 6. 2.
I don't feel like I need to roll at this point. I'm just gonna be blasted at
What is
this
that,
rate.
minus?
So the max is a 4 for
Yeah.
support. So Calum, give me a vigor roll. Sue, give me a vigor roll. Thandek, give me a vigor roll +1 because you specifically tried to drink less. Alyssa, give me a vigor roll -4.
Oh God,
Got
what's
a
my
5,
vigor?
so 1.
Yay.
My vigor's a
Oh,
4.
God. 3.
So, with the
So
Benny.
this is what everybody wants. I'm not gonna spend a penny.
I got nothing. I got no success.
I got no success too. I got a 3.
I got a
Awesome.
3.
All
I
right.
mean, there's no way I'm gonna.
with a Benny spent
Do I
plus
get a-
1 on my rolls, that's a 3.
Yes. All right, I'm going to give
We are all
everyone.
hammered. We are not saving anyone tonight.
All right, I'm
We're
going.
like singing songs. There's like rainbows everywhere.
Give me
She's
1
riding the
second.
mechanical unicorn.
I need the DM's guide for D&D because I'm going to roll for how you guys wake up.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it in jail?
Peer pressure scares me. Guys, peer pressure is so scary.
I wake up and I'm missing the other eye.
Surprisingly effective.
Oh lord.
I don't want to disappoint anybody.
This is not gonna be. If we're all in jail tomorrow,
I'll
that's
tell
gonna
you
be
about it tomorrow.
There was this moment where you were sandwiched between the two gnomes.
Oh no.
That I realized I was in love with you.
Such a good movie.
All right, 126. Because we need to make this epic. All right. Let's get carousing. All right, you guys have no advances, so Callum.
At least we can't lose them.
That's
Oh gosh, are we all set?
a positive way of looking at it. Yes.
All right, Andy, Callum, roll
Yeah.
a d20.
13. That's not a lucky number, really.
Actually, 13 times 4 is 52.
Wait, why are you multiplying it by 4?
Hold on. Stand back,
We roll percentile dice?
Okay, Thandek, roll a d20.
You're muted. What is?
I hate D20s. That's a 5.
Oh,
Okay. So, oh god, this is going to be amazing. Okay. Everyone is going to. Actually, this is great. You
Oh, no.
guys wake up in an incredibly nice suite at an inn. All right.
Yeah, because we used the cheap drinks and we used the extra gold we
1
cashed out.
second.
Building suspense.
I'm really scared, guys.
We're in a really nice suite, though, so that's awesome.
It means
I mean-
nobody took our organs.
Oh god, yeah, we're all waking up in a
My
bath.
organs! I need those.
Did you see?
LaRue will give you
video?
more, it's fine.
Okay.
I need to praise LaRue with all of my organs.
I'll cover the dog. You're a real professional. I'm sorry.
I'm particularly pleased that I rolled 666 on that way.
Okay. So
On a peer pressure roll, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the peer pressure roll.
it was amazing. All right. So you guys wake up. Sue, Elisa, you both wake up in a bed together in brand new evening wear.
No.
Oh, lovely.
Kellum,
Slumber party.
Kellum,
Yeah,
you
that's
wake
what
up
happened.
with several bottles around you on a sofa in like a sitting room in the front area. Your pockets are weighed down. You realize you have 52 extra gold coins on you.
I have no idea what I did for that, but let's just not think about it.
Thandek, you wake up in a bed as well. Give me a notice roll.
Oh boy. That's an 8.
Cool. So you will notice it seems like someone else was sleeping in the bed as well, because like how the covers are moved, kind of an indent, someone else was in the bed, and your hand's itching. And you realize your gauntlets are off next to the bed because on one of your hands has a ring.
No.
Oh my god, you got me hurt.
So I'm just imagining the tray comes out and I'm like, this is a good idea. And she's like, yes. And it's like, I'll take 2 and just smash cut to, oh shit.
Those are very common where I live. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Divorces are just as
run.
easy.
Here's the thing. I rolled that it's going to end badly.
Mm. Well, it couldn't
Oh,
possibly
no.
end well.
But I need to roll for what their profession is as well as what their race is.
Ooh, can it be leatherworker?
It might be.
I think it's 2 gnomes, actually.
Two gnomes in a trench coat.
I will say, coming in from like the lavatory is a halfling. And she is ripped.
Hell yeah. Yeah, bits for all.
Midnight Shadows, thank you.
Thank
She goes
you
in, she
so
goes,
much.
"Oh, Thane, I'm glad you're awake. I was worried things got a little rough last night." Meet Umar, your halfling barbarian day laborer wife.
Nice.
She sounds pretty.
I love it.
As long
She
as she
has-
makes you happy, that's all I could ask
She
for.
has braided red hair and freckles. She looks like, since halflings always look like small people, she looks like if a 12-year-old was a bodybuilder.
That's
A 12-year-old
amazing.
girl was a bodybuilder.
Sounds amazing.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Love
you picked
this.
well.
Oh my god, Midnight Shadows!
Oh wow, thank you for
Thank
the
you
bits.
so
Whoa.
much.
We
That's amazing.
inspired my nephew to start a new campaign because of this stream.
Oh, yay!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tabletop's so fun, isn't it, guys? Isn't this the
It is
best?
so much fun.
And you guys should check out Bobby's going to be doing videos on how to he's going to be teaching
Yes.
people how to run and play
Yes,
Savage Worlds.
if the sounds of the wild, crazy looseness of Savage Worlds sounds interesting to you, if you're a D&D player, because we're posting on D&D on purpose, check out, it actually just came in, our Savage Worlds Kickstarter, where we're trying to fund a 15-episode series of not just, oh, it's us and like a talking head like this, it's actual TV quality production of 15 episodes, each dedicated to a specific aspect of Savage Worlds. So they're bite-sized chunks, only about 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're having problems with like one mechanic, you can just look up the mechanic you need.
And there's the link.
Thank you. All right. So Umar, now if
So
you
it's
notice,
Spandex that
that's
got me.
not a halfling name. Give me a, you know what, Bandek, just give me a smarts roll for memory. A 5. You're like, oh man, I don't even remember. And you get glimpses of like you guys started drinking with these like orcs up on the top bar. They must have had a lot of money. One of them had a bunch of like feathers on a necklace, and they were celebrating something. And you remember like the orc. You get a glimpse of the orc introducing you to this halfling. You realize, crap, she was adopted. This is an orc chieftain's daughter.
Oh, yes. Now you're like royalty.
Except when it ends poorly. Then
Fine.
it'll be fine. It's fine.
So
Fine.
here's the thing. Orcs are not liked in Waterdeep, really. And for pretty good reason. Most of the monstrous races aren't, but some live around. What about the sneeze? I am sorry. Oh god, halfling is a polymorphed orc. You said this form would suit you better. No, here's the thing. Like an orc chieftain will likely still have a lot of coin. Because raids, stuff like that. If for some reason he's in town for any kind of reason, he'll have trade goods to transfer for coin. Orcs, even if he's a chieftain, is not going to be recognized by the nobility. Like, they won't be like, he's noble. It's totally different worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
you could go live with the orcs.
That also means
Awesome.
you cannot break Ulmar's heart. You break Ulmar's heart, you're going to have an orc tribe wanting you dead.
Yikes. This is bad. Bad news bears, man.
So she'll be like, Thani, oh, I'm so happy we made with the love last night.
We'll go now to your office and become naked.
Yeah. We will now
I'm
go
so
to
glad I
your
have this fan. I'm
We-
so glad I have this fan.
we will go back to your dwelling and continue with the nakedness.
I make up for my lack of enthusiasm with my willing to experiment.
Okay, Andy gets a penny. With my feeling to experiment. Okay, Umar is German now. I need to make a little.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
Thani.
Daddy's gonna be so proud.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Dwarves hate orcs. So, like, anyone in your clan finds out you married even if someone adopted into an orc tribe, it is going to ruin your reputation with dwarves. We are off book, people.
No kidding.
This is when the fun stuff happens.
Off book and on plan.
On brand, you mean?
Oh yeah.
I still remember when we did the Savage not Power Rangers and everything we did, Kyle was just like, I wish this wasn't so on brand for our channel too. I wish I didn't love this so much.
I wish I could have been a part of that because I actually am a huge Power Rangers.
We will be doing another one, so I will let you know.
Yeah. I can't say the name of it. Savage Tokusatsu.
That's the genre of media, and they did not want to use the word Power Rangers because Saban likes to sue everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also encompasses a larger range than just Power Rangers.
Yeah, magical girls. Oh
But
my
that's the
god.
name of the game.
We might have to do the next
wanna
one as a
play.
magical girls game.
Okay. That's fun.
I was
Right,
talking.
right.
We've gone completely off the rails. I'll bring it back, but I will say I was talking with Kyle about two potential ones: a kaiju game because it also covers like building and defeating kaiju. A kaiju game, but you're the Ghostbusters trying to catch a ghost kaiju,
That'd be cool.
or you play a medieval game, and what you do is instead of Zords, it's dragons, and you're dragon riders.
Ooh.
Oh, I want to ride dragons.
You're like dragon riders.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I want to be dragon riders.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Sue, Alyssa, you guys woke up in a comfy bed. You just have nice new, like very fancy evening gowns. They will give you +1 to persuasion when in the
Nice.
proper
Oh, that helps my persuasion
location.
even more. Nice.
Kellum, you have 52 gold. Like, you just have straight up money. Oh, actually, I will say, you have 52 gold, and you're like, where did this come from? And a spring-loaded arm shoots off something strapped to your wrist that shoots a dragon ante card out from your sleeve.
Oh. Okay.
So you were likely in a setup for gambling, and somehow you were put in a position to cheat. So you have no idea who with. But if they find out you cheated, I mean, they might even be looking for you just because you won too much.
The orc chieftain.
That is the Orc Chieftain, right? I bet that he would not marry his daughter. I lost.
Yeah, that was a bad bet to take.
I will also say, Alyssa, you have that fan now.
I have this fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's like the color of the evening gown, and you have the fan, matching fan.
Oh, how nice.
Sue, yours
I'm
is
gonna-
red.
I'm gonna probably look at Sue and be like, that was a lot nicer than I was expecting it to be.
I told you, rainbows, dresses, fans. This headache will go away eventually.
What headache?
Oh God, you're just so perfect.
So where am I? By the way, like
You
I-
guys are in a
We're
very
all in the
nice
same room.
suite. You're in like
Okay.
the sitting room in the front. There were 2 bedrooms. Sue and Alyssa are in one. Thani and Ulmar are in the other.
Okay. I am going to knock on the girl's door first, probably.
Yeah, you can hear them talking.
Yeah, right. Like, I have no hangover, and I'm like, oh god, I think you.
Yeah, I should also note everyone except Alyssa has a level of fatigue.
I have to have some benefit from the peer pressure. I was
From the
totally
fact that you
pressured
would
into-
have succeeded if it weren't for the peer pressure -4, I won't give you the fatigue.
Yay! Thank you, DM. You're so gracious. I think I'll rush to the door and be like, I wonder who that is, and I'll go answer it, and I'll be like, oh, hi, how was your evening?
Well, I won some gold, and I'm
That's
like,
wonderful.
I'm like, what? I think I cheated, and I show them the things.
Oh,
I will note,
oh.
10 gold pieces weighs a pound. So you have like over 5 pounds of gold on you.
Oh my god! I'm like,
I won some gold.
So I got all this.
and I have this little cheating device. I really,
Oh, really? Can I see it?
yeah, I have it.
I have it.
I'm like,
Give
that's
give me a thievery roll, Sue.
What, a thievery roll?
Yes.
But he's giving it to me.
Yeah, no. This is to see if you know
to
how to
learn how to
work
use
it.
it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
You don't
what is
figure
with this thing?
Yeah, this is more like if you've dealt with one before, if you know, because it's very fine mechanisms.
I got a 6.
Cool. So you don't break it.
Yay!
You're pretty sure this is like gnomish in build because it's very like clockwork and springs and everything.
Ooh. It's gnome-tastic.
There were 2 gnomes.
I think I remember.
But they
that.
were with you, Kellum.
I know.
I vaguely remember a tall guy in a trench coat talking to me.
2 clowns and an Easter bunny. It was weird.
I don't remember anything, so don't feel bad.
Why do I have a rainbow wig in my pants? All right, guys. So you still have a missing person, but now you have this problem.
I don't see a problem.
Or problem. You have this situation.
I'm going to call this cheating tool thing.
We know where our dwarven friend is.
At that point, the door to the other bedroom opens as Bulmek is getting out, cracking her knuckles, stretching. Oof. Ooh,
Hello
that feels
there.
vigorous.
I wave.
Oh, hello, new family.
Oh, are we all family?
Yes, Sue, Elisa, Guillaume. Yes, I'm trying not to go Transylvanian.
We are all family under the eyes of LaRue. Let us all be happy and bathe in her light.
Cool.
I was.
Do you like adventuring?
Give me a persuasion roll.
God damn it. It's just a question.
Well, no, this is more just to see how she reacts to it. I let the dice govern a lot. That's how we end up with shit like this.
She does not like adventuring.
She'll go.
She only got a 3.
That is for the taste of my fair-weathered new spouse. I do real work, as we've discussed last night. I'm off to the docks. I need to really work on Umar's voice because I feel like Umar's gonna be
Important NPC status go.
yeah. He's like, well, I'm here to. I have many jobs to do. I just must move the crates at the docks.
Oh, my dear, make sure to take good care of yourself and make sure to stretch before you go.
Oh, of course, Umar always does stretching. Oof. Ah, yes, I must have my breakfast first. And she goes over to the area. And there's like what appears to be a pickle jar, and she just pulls out a whole fish out of brine.
It was like watching her because she's like, "What do orcs eat? Are you an orc?" You
It's
said you were an
spirits.
orc.
Like a weird animal.
I am what they call the small squishy one. That is what Umar translates to in my tribe, but I have proven them worthy.
That's a cool name.
Anyways, off to work. I have my fish. I shall see you in the noontime.
Okay. Bye.
Take care.
You should talk to your wife more. She's cool.
I didn't know you had a wife.
Handsome woman.
I didn't know that either.
As she's like opening the door to leave too, there
should
is
kiss her
a
goodbye.
massive orc there. I'm talking like 7.5 foot tall, shirtless, big feathered and beaded necklace. Umar, yes, you still work. Yes, I've trained you well. Do not get weak. And kind of pushes her back. Says, "Where is my new son?"
Hello, it is lovely to meet you.
Oh yes, you are this strange one. Yes, we will do greetings again. I am done.
I mean, greetings happen every morning, but yeah, I understand. I am a little strange, I understand.
You know. Oh, well,
Hi, Doug. I'm Sue.
Dung.
Dung.
Brave
Dung.
warrior in my language.
Dung. Can I call you Doug?
No.
Oh.
You call me Doug again, we no longer family, and then it gets worse.
Oh no,
My
we wouldn't
father
want
was
that.
dung. My father's father was dung. I come from a long line of dung.
Okay.
I'm proud of my dung heritage.
Dung.
You said it.
Now, where is my son?
He's in the shower.
It is. And he comes barging, like he looks at Fuchsia saying he comes barging. He's like, "Son, why are you cleaning in the morning? You have not even gotten sweaty with the work." And you're just there naked in bed.
To be prepared for anything, I guess.
Okay. And he goes to like sit on the bed, and like this bed wasn't made for an orc, so the whole bed just like now, I know we discussed this last night, but I feel given the situation good for repeating. You take care of my daughter. Understood? You
Yeah.
proved yourself
Yes.
strong enough in combat last night. You were worthy. Continue that worthyhood. I believe that is the right word. This is not my native language. I am leaving my country tonight. If I hear word that you defile our new name, I hear word that my daughter defiled, I hear word that she is disappointed in any way, and he looks at your privates, I will snap your neck like a twig. Understood? Understood. Okay.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad we know each other. We're family now. Until you disappoint me and I
yes.
have to kill you.
Family, yes.
I lean over to Stu and I'm like, it looks like the hand thing. It like doesn't add up. Like,
Okay. Yes. Get dressed. I'm tired of seeing your fleshy bits. I'm off to finish my business for today. I really wish you were wearing clothing.
All right. I will get on that.
he's like, I really wish you weren't in the shower with me, but here we are.
I think as he's leaving, Alyssa just goes, "Have a wonderful day. Take good care of yourself."
The Dungs always take care of themselves, child. We do it through hardship and bloodshed, but we do it.
Would
Bye.
you say that they're irregular?
We are very regular. The tongues are like clockwork, as people in this town say. We are at most active in the morning, and then we get a good hard push before evening, so all our work is done.
Bye, Doug.
Oh, yes, goodbye. Oh, and Thandek, I do need to say, thank you very much for taking our name.
Ah,
And he leaves.
Oh,
As soon as the door shuts, I'm like, dying.
I think Alyssa's just like clueless as to what's happening, and she's just like, well, I hope she makes you happy, and congratulations, I guess.
Oh my god.
so she's gone now, right?
Yeah, she left for work.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
left to
gonna-
conduct business.
Just gonna turn over to everybody. Say, I don't know what happened.
I mean, I'm also in distress, and I have no idea where it came from, so I understand that you're confused. I'm
No,
also very
No, you
confused.
don't understand. My life is in danger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both sides of the family now.
I'm gonna like slowly lift the fan over the eyes a little bit.
God, please help me.
We have to get out of here. We have to, how quickly can we leave Waterdeep?
Oh,
But
God.
wait, what about the gentleman we need to help?
We could rescue him and then bail. He's
Yes,
on
the
the
Okay.
money is very helpful.
Yeah, he was last seen in the docks ward where your new wife works.
Yes.
Well, maybe she's
Yeah.
seen him.
You know what would really help? If I wasn't looking at you right now.
Oh, move back fan.
Fine. Just grab the blankets and hold it over. I hate to admit it, but you might have a point. She might actually have seen something.
Well, now she's an ally. This
Is
is
anyone gonna
perfect.
make
Good
the
job.
joke? As DM, I'm not here.
We have to help him.
I need that
Joking
spell.
aside, for
Jeff
real.
needs
for
that
real.
spell.
1 second.
I've got to spread the Frogo throughout the land.
Oh yes, your one true wish for happiness. I support you in all of your endeavors.
Thanks, you're the best.
Yeah, this is true. You guys never came home apparently, so Jeff may be worried about you.
Oh. Jeff is the demon ex-boyfriend.
Not
No,
ex-boyfriend,
he's not
her
an
actual
ex-boyfriend.
friend. Marco's
Oh.
ex-boyfriend.
We should make sure to go check in with Jeff and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, Jeff gives me my powers and also the power of friendship.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
thought Alyssa gave
He's
you
a
the
very
power
good
of
friend.
friendship.
I think we've made lots of good friends. We've been here.
So many good friends.
So many. Already married to some of them even.
Yes.
So many good friends.
We should marry those gnomes.
I should have. They got away. Slippery little suckers.
Let's just go down to the docks and get this taken care of and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys going directly
Yeah,
to the
I'm
docks or
gonna
gonna
I'm gonna
check in
change
on
into
Jeff?
my normal clothing and put the dress away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I'm just gonna put.
aside, I'm like, okay. Last night was fun, but now we really need to fix what happened.
Wait, where's my helmet? My new helmet.
Oh, the really cold one.
Yeah.
We really need you to enter into these new situations with a cool head. So yeah, we should find that.
You definitely need that helmet. Absolutely.
But then, boo.
You should get a Benny for that.
Yeah, that's good. You can have a Benny, Andy. All right, but yeah, so do you guys want to check in on Jeff, or are you going straight to the docks? Or do you want to split the party?
Oh, I'm gonna check in on Jeff, and
I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna, yeah.
All right, so Sue and Alyssa are heading back to their right
Because
control
in all
department.
honesty, Alyssa worries about Sue because of Sue hiding the fact that she's a tiefling, so I think she goes with her.
Okay. So they're going back to the rent control department. Callum and Thandek, do you guys go straight to the docks?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
They'll probably do
but-
better without me.
Gonna look out for Omar because I know she works on the docks, so we're gonna make sure we don't creep past her.
All
Distract from her crate lifting.
Well,
you know.
we'll cover the serious work of the docks first before we check in with Jeff. Okay.
All right. So as
Oh, good. I'll be right back then.
All right.
as we're walking, making our way over to the docks, I'm gonna be talking to Kellum as we walk. Say, all right. So I've had to deal with this kind of thing before when I was working for these kinds of people. Now, occasionally, people can see things, and if it gets out that people see things, they can be in danger. So what we need to do first, let's check with Umar. You can do that.
Okay.
If she's seen any like fancy folk walking around and possibly getting hit on the head and dragged away, good information. If not, then she's safe and we can check the rest of the docks and see if there's any other information. Does that sound like a good idea?
That sounds like a great plan. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to hide while you talk to her.
Okay. We didn't cover you, so it makes sense. Okay. I will go talk to Omar.
All right. You guys can both give me notice rolls to find her.
And
5.
4.
All right. So to give you guys an idea of the docks ward, the buildings are so crammed together and the streets are so narrow. There's basically no direct sunlight unless it's like noon for most of the docks. Almost all of the street lamps and everything in the docks area, the glasses have been smashed and like the candles have been stolen from them. Things like that. Like it is a rough neighborhood. With a success down the street on Zastro Street. It's actually the corner of Zastro Street and Filet Lane. You see Umar standing in front of a shop window looking at something inside the window.
I'm gonna approach her. Friendly like. We're all family now.
Yeah. Thandek, give me a stealth roll.
11.
Oh, yeah, you're super good. All right, so Thandek dips into the shadows, just, I'm not here. Umar, or Kellum, as you're approaching, you see she's outside of a shop that says Old Zoblub Shop. And there's several like baubles and stuff in the window, but what she is looking at is a plush beholder hanging on a wire in the window.
Okay. Can I see how much it costs?
It is 50 gold.
It's probably much lighter than the 57 gold you're holding.
That's kind of. And I'm gonna tell her it's from her husband.
Oh, you're gonna go in and get it?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So as you go in, this shop actually has an interior and everything all written out.
Oh, good.
You get hit as the doors open. Umar appears almost in a trance looking at this thing. She doesn't notice you kind of dip by, and as you open, a little bell rings, and a cloud of lavender scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you open it. Every wall is painted purple. Every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. And the hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are covered with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender-scented smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world. Oh, Kilion, it's you.
Yes. Hi. You weren't one of the gnomes I was with last night, were you?
Well, we did meet last night. You were in a back room card game. You seem to be doing poorly, so I let you borrow a device of mine. Are you here to return it?
Yes, it's outside actually. I also came to maybe use some of my winnings to kind of return the favor and purchase something from your shop.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. What would you like to purchase?
That plush beholder over there.
It's quite expensive, Kilo. It's 50 gold. Very, very high price for a toy. Are you sure you would like something cheaper? He seems a little nervous about selling the plush beholder.
I just have a collection.
Oh, I should also note he's a deep gnome, so his skin is ashen gray.
Okay. Yeah, I have a collection, and that one would look really good on a display in my bedroom.
Okay, yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Ten.
Okay. We'll go. Okay. Yes, and he kind of mutters something. Give me a notice roll to see if you hear what he mutters to himself.
It's just like pickles and fish.
5.
You hear under his breath, like, the master wouldn't mind having one of his eyes leave the shop. We'll replace the one in the window. No problem.
That seems legit.
Very, very well, very well. Yes, we will sell you a Zobla.
Great. I don't suppose you would take it for any less than 50. I mean, you said yourself it's kind of expensive for a toy.
It is. Let's see. I mean, I do not want to be known for lowering my prices, but for a friend, even a new one, I cannot lower the price, but maybe I give you something in addition. What do I have? He'll give you a selection of trinkets to choose from as a discount item.
Could have get that.
Zoblob does not like being wrapped. Keep his eye free at all times. It will keep him happy. With the
Do you want a
instructions.
candle? Maybe Essence of Slug. I really think it would be good to set the mood.
43. I have this, and he pulls out a silver bell, but it's missing the clacker in the center of it. 34. I have this. I'm not sure what to call this one, and he pulls out a rectangular metal device with 2 tiny metal cups on one end. It's quite interesting. If you take any water, you kind of puts water on it and starts spitting up sparks whenever water goes into the cups.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he has like a broken silver bell, the weird metal device, and 72.
Like a total legit shop.
We don't have the pair, but I do have this. And he pulls out an earring. And you see it's like this silver outline of a teardrop. But you notice in the center of the outline is actual suspended liquid. It looks like it's an actual teardrop. So I can offer you the bell. It's doesn't work well, but it's silver. The earring, I'm sorry, we do not have the pair. And this thing, I have no idea what it does.
I am gonna take the thing that when water touches it, it generates sparks.
Okay. So just write mysterious electrical device.
It does a thing.
Fancy.
It goes bing when there's stuff.
I mean, I figure if at the very least, if we like desperately need fire, I could like spit on it and hope for the best.
Oh yes, and kill them. I know you were asking the other night about people. I asked around those who come in and out of the shop, and there was someone matching your description who was jumped outside the other night.
Oh, yeah. Did you see which way they took him?
It's hard to get people to talk around here, but they said it was about 5 guys. You were asking if it was someone with tattoos on their head, and it was not.
So you think it was the
not on his head. It was yes. There was a tattoo. It was not the eyes on the head. I felt a little judged when you asked that, because as he points to the purple eyes painted on his face. No,
Yeah.
tattoo. I cannot tell you who said it. They tell me in confidence. So I tell you in confidence, but I do not confide their name because this is the transaction and how it works. But they had a tattoo on the back of their neck. It was a winged snake.
Okay. Could I do like a common knowledge or something to see if I know what that might be?
Yeah.
Might be at a penalty for you silly druid types.
Let's see. Well, I didn't do it anyway.
All right, you're like, wow, that's weird.
Yeah. Winged snakes, cool.
You've got like 10 bennies.
I do, actually. I should use one of those. I'm sorry, I forgot that. I'm gonna Benny that. Ugh, I'm gonna Benny it again. Seven.
All right, yeah. That matches the known logo of the Zentarum Syndicate.
Okay. Yep. And what I know, well, I'll ask him. You don't happen to have any idea where in the dock area the syndicate might be hiding?
You recognized it too, yes. I have heard rumors that if you pay me an extra gold piece, I will tell you.
Sure.
I have heard, as you give him the gold piece, and he's like, that rumor is true. This one is also true from what I know. Look for Candle Lane. It is the darkest street in the ward. An organization known for shadows likely has an entrance to a location in a place like that. It would make a lot of sense.
Thank you so much. I'll just take these and I'm gonna run back to the inn that I stayed at and get you your card thing.
Okay, you sit just outside. The inn's outside. Yeah, that's true. Disappointing, but you gave me gold. It's fine. Cool.
And as
I mean,
soon
technically, you didn't lie. It's out there.
it is out there somewhere. As soon as I'm out, I'm going to totally hand that to Omar.
Yeah,
And
once it got taken out of the window, Omar looks sad and then all of a sudden like kind of confused as to like why she was here, and she begins walking away when you come out.
well, I'm gonna catch her.
Oh, Gillam! I need to get better voices. I'm stuck in a rut. Gillam.
You don't want me to do voices.
Gillam! Fred, where is my husband?
He actually just went to go grab lunch, but he saw you looking at this and he wanted to get it for you.
Lunch? It is just before. It is not near you. Oh, that, yes. I
Yeah.
was looking at that. Can I tell you a secret, Gillam?
Yeah, of course.
I was thinking of a baby when I was looking at it.
Oh, that is so sweet. You know, he
I do
thought
not
you
even
might
know
be
if I
thinking
can breed
about
with
that.
dwarves, but it is hope.
He thought that might be the case, so I think he bought this and could put this in the nursery.
Then
Yeah.
you bought it. We are of the same
Mhm.
mind. Oh, this
He
makes me
did.
so happy. I do not need to worry about discussing family with him. Fanny wants family too.
He is.
Oh, this is
really-
what a thank you, Kayla. And she like gives you this massive hug where like you feel your back crack a little. And you're an elf, so she like hugs you basically like her face is at like your belly button.
Right.
And even then you get lifted off the ground a little bit. Oh, I'm so happy, and it's before my father left, so I can tell him. I do not even need to send a letter. Oh, he may be disappointed in me skipping. I must tell him now. Kill him. I will tell him now. And she starts rushing off.
I wish you hundreds of fat children. Bye.
Wait, you forgot to ask her stuff.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So I am going to be like, okay, we need dark alley. Probably good.
Candle. He said the street specifically named Candlelight.
Yeah, Candlelight.
So I rolled a notice to see if I was able to overhear what was going on, and I got an 11 on that.
Oh no!
I feel like this entire conversation was happening next to the building, and Fennec was like right like wedged in the like super narrow alley, like right there. She just didn't notice him, and you were like this far from him.
Like,
So you come back.
I did something for you though. I said F in the chat to pay respects, and everyone pays their respects.
You come back, and Van Dyke is just standing there with his arms crossed, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?"
it just happened. I found out where the hideout is, though.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's great. They can bury me there when the fucking orc ripped my head off.
Look, that's not gonna happen. Just give her a baby. You've done it once. Maybe
No, I haven't. You. Okay.
All right. At this point, we cut to Alyssa's like little cottage, and there are several guards outside your cottage,
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
and you hear this voice, and you see at the door trying very hard to disguise himself. Because Jeff's about 8 feet tall, and he's like a bipedal bull, so he's about as broad. With this big cloak, he's just like, yes, I'm very worried about them, but they did not come home last night. So
I'm gonna
if
quickly
you
approach and be like, is everything all right? Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm like not gonna approach.
Can't,
I would like
Lucy,
hide around the corner.
is Sue okay?
We're both fine, of course we are, Jeff. Oh, so sorry to worry you, my dear.
I'm sorry, guards. They are fine.
I'm so sorry that you all went through the trouble to find us. Oh, but thank you so much. Would you like to hear the word of LaRue as a thank you?
They are leaving.
Oh. Sue is safe.
Sue's gone. Sue scurries out from between a couple buildings.
Jeff, are you all right?
Yeah, I know it's embarrassing, but I worry about you too. You're my only friends.
Oh.
I was really excited because I wanted to show you my new hat.
You have a new hat?
And he has like those like paper hats you put on if you're
Oh,
working
how
like fast
lovely.
food or ice
Oh,
cream.
it looks so
Oh,
good.
that's perfect. Oh, let's go inside so I can show you what I got too.
Oh, okay.
I'll make some tea.
So you're gonna go and you're gonna give Jeff the bucket.
Yeah. So we go inside.
At this
You
point,
might
I
wanna
do
sit down
think
for this.
we need to cut to a flashback to explain Jeff.
Oh yeah.
So they go, and it cuts to this faded flashback. Sue, you get to explain Jeff in a scene.
So Sue was. Oh boy, I haven't really figured this out for this one.
What does it say? It's basically the same as the other situation. Jeff got summoned. You talked him
All
down
right.
for being evil.
So Sue was gonna learn to be a wizard. And she was hanging out with her ex-boyfriend Marco the Magnificent, and they went to try to. They heard that there was something dangerous happening, like just outside of town in the dark woods. What's it called? There's some kind of scary woods outside of town.
Yeah, dark woods. That's fine.
And so they went out like intrepid adventurers, and it turned out that it was way too scary for them, and they got the shit beaten out of them by this giant demon, this like minotaur demon, and they were just practically dead. Everybody that was with them was practically dead, and she just looked up at him and said, "You don't have to do this. This is Faerun. You can be whatever you want. You don't have to do what they tell you." And Jeff said, "Really?" And they started talking, and she talked him into being a free, independent demon, one that could make his own way in the world and bring his true vision to life.
And what was Jeff's vision?
Jeff's vision was to have frozen goat milk stands everywhere throughout Faerun.
The true story. Watch our Hellgate High one shot. It is based off of that one shot, and that's what happened. So I was like, yeah, you can port that over.
We are looking for Frogo stands. That is what we are doing.
Yes.
So yeah, Jeff decided to hire on Sue, aka he became her patron,
Yep. So I became a
and
warlock.
she became a warlock. Yep, easy route instead of being a wizard, much
Yeah.
easier route. And in return, she has to help him spread the yogurt of Jeff.
Oh my.
The frozen yogurt. It's Jeff's.
It's goat milk.
I mean, he is very tied to the name, and I'm sure you've had discussions with it, but he wants it to be called Jeff's Goaty Treats.
Jeff's goaty treats. I can work with it.
He is open to frozy goaties, but he'd rather his name be in it because, like, he is the face of the company.
It's true. And together we will spread the word.
You guys also living with him have realized Jeff has great cosmic power because he's a demon. But yeah, this is like that guy who just graduated college and has never lived in the real world. Like, Jeff's never actually had to live in the mortal realm. He's always like had that stable hell government job.
Always had somebody telling him what to do, how to do things.
Yeah, he's also a bit of a mix of like a guy who just got out of the military is like, oh, like I gotta decide things on my own. So you got Jeff crashing on the couch.
Yeah. But it's cool.
And we're
all right with it.
3,000 bits away from getting an image of Jeff in next week's session.
Yay!
I did not expect to get 5,000 bits in one session.
This has been very entertaining. I'm enjoying.
All right, so Jeff is feeling better. You guys now know that's out. I assume we're gonna kind of do like the sitcom cut to of he's like, oh, like you've already given him the thing. He's like, oh, this keeps the yogurt. Great. Jeff's going to basically use that to put it in a little wheel cart he got. So he's gonna be like a walking ice cream cart for now.
Yeah.
With his little hat.
Jeff, you're gonna do so well.
He can basically keep like 1/2 gallon of Jeff's goaty treats cold at a given time.
You're gonna need a logo, Jeff. We'll work on that.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Once we get the demon thing, listen, I'm paying for the merchandising rights for that because we're gonna work on making a Jeff's goaty treats logo for shirts and stuff. Because I want to merch that.
Yes.
I think Alyssa would be like talking to Jeff, like, okay, Jeff, but let's be serious just for a second, okay, hon?
Oh, okay.
We can't get all of the guards involved in if you think we're missing.
That's right. I'm a demon, Dave.
Don't you need like a search spell or something? A summon spell?
Okay, we've kind of been over this, Sue. I have phenomenal cosmic power, but not like free will like a human. So, like, I gave it to you. You now have my phenomenal cosmic power, so I can have yogurt.
I gotta teach you.
Now I'm just Jeff.
Seems like a good trade.
Basically, because Jeff isn't like super powerful. He was just a demon. So for you to have like warlock amount of power, he basically gave you like, other than he has demonic resistances and doesn't age, he gave you like all his magic.
So Jeff, you'll need to trust in us, okay, darling? You can't just call all the guards to our house and hope, and they won't really respond well to a demon. You do understand that, don't you?
What? I'm working on a thing like, I mean, I want to sell my yogurt and I gotta get people used to this, but you always said you wanted more guests. Jeff did bad.
No, dear, you didn't.
It's okay.
You were worried. I also hug.
I was. We're all gonna.
And if
give us a bit more time before you call the guards.
Okay.
You can use the bucket as a helmet. And it's very nice and cool.
I was gonna use it to keep my yogurt cold.
But when you're not keeping yogurt cold, you can use it for multiple uses. You can do more than one thing.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
want
like if
my
you put
head
a
to
bucket
smell like
inside the
yogurt.
bucket so it doesn't get dirty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, what are you two up to?
Oh, we're saving a guy.
Oh, we really should get back to that.
Cut back to Kellum and Thandek, with Thandek just pissed. At this point, I figure you're like chewing him out or giving him the silent treatment, however you are, as you guys are coming up on Candle Lane. Unless you're going to get them before you go to Candle Lane.
Yeah, I think the idea was to get the info and then meet up with him first.
All right. So at that point, knock on the door because it's Kellum and Thandek. And yeah, in my head now, it's 100% just the apartment from Friends. So
Yeah, right. We actually just walk in. Did like a pre-recorded laugh track already.
Yeah.
Everybody starts cheering. Yeah, it's starting.
So yeah, whose house is it officially?
some old lady.
Oh,
But
some
as
lady-
far as the group,
Yeah.
Alyssa's the one renting
Okay.
it. Sue and Jeff are freeloaders.
Alyssa's apartment.
So who's opening?
You like some tea?
Oh yeah, I would love some tea.
I'm gonna go rush and make some tea quickly.
There is a man who may be dying. I feel like this is very on. point for
Alyssa's
Friends.
more worried about
So-
making sure everybody's happy.
Yeah, Pete's fine. You can't kill your kidnap victim. I know this. I mean, I don't know this.
Just
Okay.
what are they gonna hold for ransom if they kill their?
Exactly.
We
It's
don't
common
actually
sense,
know.
That's all it is.
We don't actually know why they're kidnapping her.
We don't, but I did find out at least a general location. But it is the syndicate who is keeping him hostage.
I'll stick to the iced tea since that one's already prepared, so we can go if we need to.
You can keep it extra cold with the bucket now.
Oh, I can. You're right. Oh, but Jeff wants to use it, so I don't want to take it from him.
It's fine.
Conundrum.
You can use the bucket. I'll figure something else out.
No. You use the bucket, Jeff. It's your bucket, and I'm gonna go get the iced tea.
Okay.
Callum, who did you say had taken our hostage?
It's the syndicate, the crime syndicate. They were looking for. I don't know the person's name, but he has a tattoo of a winged serpent on the back of his neck. They think that there's probably an entrance to the hideout on Candlelight Lane.
The Zentarum Syndicate?
Yeah.
What do I know about those guys?
All right. So again, they are organized crime. They are like assassins. And I mean, they do kidnap as well.
Yeah.
But they're like the worst of organized crime. They're the drug pushers, the assassins, the kidnappers. They're not the thieves.
If that tip is right, we need to get going right now. This kid could be in a lot of danger.
The tea is to go then.
Indeed it is. Let's go.
Right. But you guys, we can't all just storm in there either.
Why not?
Yeah, we can. Let's go.
Okay, never mind. We can.
Well, you know what though, I kind of agree. Because I am kind of I don't like fighting if I can choose not to, and I'm not very stealthy. I'm obviously wearing nice pastel colored clothing, so I mean.
Would you prefer that somebody dies because we?
No. It's
Okay,
just,
then we go
maybe
inside.
But maybe we should think this through a little bit and not just run in without a plan.
Plan on the way. Come on, let's go. Come on.
That's fine. I agree to that.
Who's good at sneaking around though?
That would be Sue.
So once we find this entrance, maybe she can scout ahead. I don't know. Can you scout ahead and not go all kamikaze on us?
Sue, I believe in you.
60-40 chances.
It's 64. Okay, I'll take
That's
it.
more than I expected, actually. Good job, Sue.
Thanks. I've been working on it.
That is a
I'm
lot
proud
better
of
than
you.
I
To be clear, that's 60-40 in the not killing people direction, right?
was. Ooh,
Sure.
yeah.
Proud of you, Sue. I'm so proud.
Big steps. Big steps.
We are reaching milestones today, friends. We are reaching milestones.
Milestones. And it's because of my friendship with you.
Oh, who's our big helper?
Aw.
All right. So, smash cut to Candle Lane. Again, this alleyway is more narrow than any of the others. This is the one where quite literally only at like direct noon does any sunlight hit this area. Every street light has been smashed out except a single one. At the end of this dead end alley is a single street light that is still lit with an ever burning candle, leaving just like a distant candlelight flicker at the end of this alley.
Hmm.
Continuous flame, that's the spell. I couldn't think of it.
And that's at the end of.
A dead end alleyway, which is Candle Lane.
Who wants to bet that they're over there near that one little candle?
Alright, you guys gonna head down into the dark alleyway?
Sue, maybe it's a good time for you to look ahead.
Actually, and I'm gonna shapeshift and go do my bird form and just kind of perch on Sue's shoulder.
Okay.
Are you like a literally on fire phoenix?
No,
Okay.
flaming all the time, but that is how I use my ability. I have to be in phoenix form.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay cautious with that.
Alright. So, Than and Alyssa stay back. Sue, give me a stealth roll. Also, Kellum, give me your faith roll to shape change.
Oh, I suppose we should do that before we leave.
5.
Oh, you're good. So you spend the power points, and I believe it has a duration of 5. I'll double check, but right now we're not too worried about it. But you
Alright.
shape change, perch, Sue. You take stealth.
I got a 6.
A 6. All right. So you
Contested.
sneak your way up, and just past the pole for this lone street lamp at the end is the door to a warehouse, which is the dead end, like the very dead end of it. All right. The warehouse directly across the street, which illuminates, the street lamp illuminates a black winged snake painted above the door's handle.
That's them.
That's the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we found them. Good job, us.
All right. Do you want to try and stealth in?
I should I will like give the thumbs up back towards the people to be like, this is the right place, and then I'll try and stealth in.
Yeah. So the door actually is ajar currently.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna peek.
All right. As you peek in, give me a stealth check, just to make sure you don't accidentally make any noise.
12 plus 5 is
Oh yeah, you're good.
19. I got a 19.
Jesus. All right. So, glancing in, tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed across the floor. The corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. On the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above. Because you stealthed in, 4 short avian creatures with long beaks and black feathers look over in surprise where they stand in the middle of a warehouse. Each wears a hooded cloak and wields a short sword. Since you rolled so well, they look around, can't really see anything, and one opens its mouth, and coming out of it sounds like this, like rough, like almost like an orc's voice of, "It's probably nothing." And I go back to what they were doing.
I'm totally like walking up her neck onto her head like birds do, like trying to peek into.
You would recognize these as Kenku, which are like raven people.
Are they common in the city? Like
They're fairly common. They're very roguey types. Kenku are notorious for the fact that they have a very particular ailment. Kenku lack the ability to speak for themselves, but they can mimic any sound or anything they have heard someone else say. So they typically actually speak by repeating things they've heard other people say in the voice of who said it.
I'm gonna like wait. When I'm looking around, do I see the body of the person that we're looking for?
Give me a notice roll at -2 because you're staying back in the shadows.
Okay, but I do have like dark vision and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's more you can't get close to the bodies without revealing yourself.
Let's see. Notice is at 6. Do you wanna support or do a notice roll too, Andy?
Yeah.
Since you're here.
Give a support roll to notice.
Uh, 5, so +1.
Cool. I rolled a 5 also, so that's a 6.
After -2 penalty, that succeeds. You do not see him amongst the bodies.
All right. I'm gonna like retreat back out.
In fact, you'll notice the bodies look like they were syndicate, like guards and people here. The Kenku are not wearing syndicate outfits.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna retreat back to our friends, and I'm gonna be like, so thing 1, everybody's dead. Thing 2, it wasn't me.
Wait, I thought you said 60-40.
It wasn't me.
You probably should have led with that one, Sue.
Whenever you come back, Sue, even while heading back, you should go thumbs up, it was me. Thumbs down, it wasn't me.
That's true.
Worked out a system.
Right.
Double thumbs, it was me. One thumb is it's okay. Double thumbs is I killed them all.
No, it's getting complicated now. I'm gonna get that all mixed up.
Wait, what do you mean that?
Thumbs down is things are bad.
All right. As you
Thumbs up is
guys
things-
are discussing this at the end of the street, everyone give me a notice roll.
Oh, thing number 3, there's a bunch of murderous kenku in there.
I rolled a 5. I'm gonna actually spend a Benny because I haven't spent any bennies yet.
I
got 11.
haven't either.
I got a 2, but I'm gonna let it stand because I'm just real excited.
10.
11.
I got an 11 too.
I was gonna say, realistically, I feel like with as all the tips that Midnight went, it could just be like everybody has so many bennies. It's just wait till you get what you like.
Yeah, right.
But okay, with the 11s and stuff, you guys realize there's movement. You're pretty sure whoever Sue's talking about from there, they're coming out of the warehouse.
I'm
Well, I
gonna pull
remember.
myself to the side of the alleyway entrance and try and pull in whoever's standing next to me so we can try and get out of
Okay.
sight and ambush them on the way out.
Strategy. Only Alyssa talk because they can only say good things then.
Oh.
I mean, they can repeat anything they've ever heard, but
I'm gonna quickly cast LaRue's Protection,
alright.
which is arcane protection. I just named it LaRue's Protection.
Yeah, no, I love that.
And I'm gonna cast it onto. Well, it's for one protected character. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do more than one character?
Yeah, I think you can spend points to add.
Yeah, I can spend additional power points to do so. So I'm gonna protect the rest of the party except for myself.
Okay.
Aw.
Is this like you turn your staff and it creates a rainbow?
Yes.
Does it become like a rainbow ribbon that then wraps around them?
Yes, and it's like rainbow glitter falling from the ribbons.
Different colored spectral butterflies fly away from
Yeah.
them as the
Oh
ribbon
my
like
God.
goes around,
As
tightens
soon as
till
she
it pops
starts
into
casting
butterflies.
this, I immediately cast darkness so that they don't see us doing it.
When darkness and something with the light dropping are both cast, it creates dim light. It's just like
So do I need to cast it? Do I need to roll anything to cast it, or is it just cast?
you roll your casting, which you're a cleric, so that is faith. And
Okay,
you spend the
that's a
power points.
D10.
If you fail, you spent 1 power point and it doesn't go off. And you do get your wild die.
I'm gonna spend a Benny to roll it again.
Alright.
I keep getting 6s.
Oh, you want that raise.
I do.
That raise is nice.
I'm tempted. I'm gonna spend another Benny. I have too many Bennies.
That's fine.
I got a 10.
Nice.
A 10. So with a raise, that's what, +4 toughness?
Oh, good. I might survive.
If it's
I don't
arcane
remember if
protection,
it's
then
1, 2, or 2, 4.
If it's arcane protection, then it's -2 to be affected by magic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was thinking of the protection spell or power. Okay. So you
Just
do
in case.
arcane protection. You guys were dipping back. I assume it's Elisa you grabbed Thandek, because if anyone's going to grab to save someone, it's probably Elisa.
Yeah.
So Thandek, give me a stealth check. Sue, Kellum, are you guys hiding when they come out?
I will definitely. Maybe even fly up to a.
Oh yeah,
rooftop where they
Kellum,
can't-
you're in bird form, so you can just fly. No check.
Yeah.
So I really did cast darkness
Okay.
to like counteract this rainbow glow. And so everybody should have like an asset to hiding because it's extra dark.
Nice. Yeah, it's a penalty to their notice rolls,
Yeah.
Sure.
which works. All right. So with that, I will quickly roll for them. Well, I gotta spend these bennies before we lose them. So,
Oh, do these only last till the end of the game?
yep, till the end of the session.
Of course, yeah.
I feel like purchased bennies should last.
No.
Conviction carries over. 8, just in case. All right, so everybody give me a stealth roll, except Kellum.
I'm really bad at those.
I got a 14.
Wow. Okay. 14 minus 6 is 8.
Yeah.
So you'll give +2 to Alyssa. I'll just carry the numbers over to an assist.
Awesome.
I'm gonna roll again because I rolled really bad with the Benny.
All right.
You get a +2.
Oh, that's good because I got a 6 on my wild die.
Yeah.
So I got
So 10 plus 2, you said?
Nah, so
Okay,
12.
so 12.
Is that a +2 to everybody?
Oh
or-
wait,
No,
but I get a
then-
-2 naturally. I'm so sorry. So
Yeah.
I'm at 10 since I have a natural -2.
Thandex said part of his action was he was grabbing at least
Okay.
someone and pulling it, so I just carried the points over. And I did add darkness into their notice rolls. So Sue, what's your stealth?
It is a 7.
Nice. They rolled a 6 after penalties because I burnt 4 bennies.
Ooh.
So they go. They kind of glance around, figure, oh, it's just dark over there because it's already a shadowy alley. And all 4 of them from their cloaks pull out grappling guns and fire them to the roof and begin scaling up out on the rooftops. Kellum, you can follow them if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
All right, so Kellum's going to follow them. The 3 of you, are you going into the building they just left?
I feel like, yeah, we should go check that out. I
Yeah.
feel like Alyssa would want to check it out and make sure, like, because especially hearing dead bodies, oh no, that would really upset Alyssa if she wants to go check that out.
And that's where we will leave this week's session.
Okay.
Great.
Wait, I gotta spend all my bennies.
Oh, good.
Quick,
Quick.
roll your dice!
Can I influence the story and say one of the grappling lines break?
Yes, they will then need to make a roll. He rolled a 4, so it breaks. He's like, "Rah!" They do have kind of like wings that he grabs, and he has to like climb up on his own.
Can I
Perfect
influence-
cartoon ending. Wow.
Can I influence the story and say that the Thieves Guild that Sue belongs to is the syndicate?
I will let you be part of the syndicate. That has its own like issues and stuff with the adventure. So yeah.
But since I'm spending 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 bennies, I better have some standing.
All right, Sue, give me a persuasion roll with no penalties.
And you spent all your bennies, so.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna use all of my bennies to say that Dick and Omar are extra fertile. Like extra. Like, we're gonna get them really close to like Octomom status. at
I
least.
will put in the limit that your bennies cannot affect player characters.
Oh, God.
Umar
But I
is
was going to
not
spend
a.
all my bennies to make sure everyone was happy.
Here's the
Yay.
thing, though, Kellum. Umar is not a player character, so you can get
He
half
is
of it.
not. Yay!
And they already did it once.
You guys are gonna have a cute litter. It's gonna be so cute.
Oh, Lord.
I imagine the way their ears will wiggle when they're nursing is gonna be.
Got a 4.
All right. I'm double check. Oh, there we go. Factions and Waterdeep. All right. So you want to be part of the Xantharum. All right. A 4.
I don't even know what I do with all my bennies.
You got a 4. So you're in, but you're just above initiative.
Oh,
you got
come on.
one
I spent
success.
12 bennies for that?
Yay! That means you get all of the support from Xantharum, which Davil, the leader, can arrange meetings with influential nobles and members of city guilds. Adventurers can procure discounted potions and poisons from Schimo's shop, Weird Bottles Concoctions, which is located in the Trades Ward. Tanish offers affordable mercenaries, either thugs costing 2 silver per day each, or veterans costing 2 gold per day each. Eastrid offers loans up to 2,500 gold piece with an interest rate of 10% per 10 day. And you can hire
10 day.
Ziraj to assassinate someone in return for some undisclosed favor to be called in later. So you have access to all of that,
Nice.
as well as the fact that like they are rivals with the Xanathar's Guild. And
Gonna take out the orc, and then Bandit can be like the next king of the orc tribe because he's like with the daughter.
That would solve my problems.
It would.
Alright.
That's true.
That
We could
would-
hire the assassin.
And you
for
could
a
have a
favor.
happy marriage.
Yeah.
All right.
Happily ever after. Oh my god, sign me up. I'll take 2 and a litter of babies.
It's a love story all of us want.
So with that, we will end this week's session. Again, thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't played Savage Worlds or haven't been exposed to Savage Worlds, we were using Savage Worlds to run Dungeons and Dragons. Check out the Kickstarter link that Sue Shar has provided in chat, as well as all that, where we're working to fund a 15-episode series that will teach you Savage Worlds in small bite-sized chunks, so you don't have to sit through like an hour-long video that vaguely covers everything. Instead, there'll be a bunch of 10 to 15-minute videos that each cover a specific mechanic, so you can kind of go at your own pace. But with that, I'll catch everybody next week. Bye.
Nice to meet you guys this time.